Hi, my name is Brian. Thank you for checking out the channel. Today, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of a photo shoot I recently did for a couple for their anniversary pictures. They first didn't know what location they wanted to go and do the photos at, so they asked me and I gave a couple locations. We agreed upon one location, and that location was set upon a month in advance. Unfortunately, a couple days before the actual date of the photo shoot, they did not want to do it at that location. Now, to me, I don't like to go and switch things up at the last minute, but I had in the back of my mind the thought of, what if I still push through with the first location, which I already scouted for. I already had ideas on what I was gonna do at that location already planned out. If everything's already planned out, I don't like switching stuff in it, especially when you only have a couple of days to research and see what you can do at the next location. But at that point, I felt in the back of my mind thinking, what if I go and actually stay with the first location? And the photos to me are great, but the client doesn't feel like they like it because maybe they've seen it before, or the whole experience for them as they're shooting it, as I'm taking the photos and everything, they don't have that smile, they don't have the enthusiasm, they don't feel like they really want to be there. I did not want to risk that fact. I didn't want to risk that for potentially the client not to be happy. Even if the photos turn out good or bad, to them, they're gonna just say, I wish I went to that second location. This could have been better for that second location. X and X could have been better if I went to the second location. So that is the scenario. So now I'm gonna show the video of me preparing for the second location, because that is what I chose to do. I took the risky route and just looked to see what I could do in that short period of time, and it turned out great. It doesn't work for every scenario, but in this case it worked out. The day before, I planned on using this shot. I've done this shot before on the water, having the water be a majority of the shot, and here I'm just scoping out to see which side of the bridge I wanted to take a picture of. I decided to use this side, using the branches as framing. I saw in the distance, I saw these, I don't know what you want to call these tall grass, tall trees, and I found it very unique. I never seen much of it. I tried to look it up to see if I can get some, if I could try and get some references or inspiration, and there wasn't too much I saw on Pinterest or anything, so I decided I was going to use this. This is a very unique spot. It is very muddy here, so I really want to get this shot, and I'm happy I end up doing it. So the day of the shoot, this is the shot I wanted to do on the water. A little bit of leading lines in this helps. I liked it. Their outfits really make everything pop out, so they're not blending straight into the background. And in this spot right here, the sun is on the left side. It's about noon, around noon. This is not the most ideal time, but daylight savings time makes the sun change locations a bit, so it kind of worked out. I'm here just trying to get them framed up in a better spot, since I'm going to be doing more closer shots, and I like to use the leading lines a lot. So I use the barricades or the handrails that we have here to lead straight into them. And it was very, very, very cold and windy, so we were trying to make sure, get everything done in short bursts, and then try to huddle back up to keep warm. These small little moments is the ones that actually matter. The small things is when everyone gets to smile. That's when everything gets done. That's where the money's at. I try to go and take pictures of
different details of the suit, them holding hands, the watch. Try to get more of that moment of the different details of saying what else is going on at that point than just the regular full and half portraits that's there. So we're on the bridge, and I wanted to get a photo from her point of view and then his point of view. So I would flip this, and so you have him being the main focus, and then flip it to make her being the main focus. And as you see, this is me just taking the pictures of her with the camisole on, just to make sure she stays warm. So we did one with and without, and so that way they can go and choose for later. This is me now getting back to the spot which I planned for earlier. This kind of turned out well. I wish the sun wasn't backlighting her, but it rising up the shadows, do a little editing, it actually works perfectly fine. This is the most unique spot of the whole shoot, in my opinion. I did use my flash. The sun is backlighting them, so I'm shooting towards the sun, and I'm using the flash to fill in the darkness, the shadows. So here they have boots on, they have their change of shoes because it's muddy, and none of these photos are going to show their shoes at all. Having them smile, having them talk, whisper in the air, posing, these shots I feel kind of made the photo shoot itself. The client might feel like it was something else, but this was the unique. This was something that I haven't really seen been done all that often, and I'm happy I did it. It actually worked out.
If you like this content, hit the like button so I know I can do more things like this. And if you want to see more things for the future, more breakdowns, tips, videography, cinematography things, as I learn it, I will share it. Hit subscribe. I will see you guys soon. Thank you.